medical school. Students have to stand for an exam. It's a make or break exam. If they do well on the exam, they get to go to the third year where they actually get to meet the patient for the first time in the hospital. Up till now, they've just been memorizing things. So this test is a memory test. Now, after the first year of this, they took some data. How do you think the problem-based learning group students did in comparison with the standard drill and kill students who had been in the regular classes? How do you think they did?
What kind of exam?
It was a memory exam. They did as well. They didn't do any better. But when they got to the third year in the clinical, all of a sudden the difference started to appear because students who had been solving problems for 2 years already knew things that the students who had been memorizing things didn't know. And they knew it in a form that was ready to use. And that's the critical thing. They'd been solving problems, so they knew how to solve problems. Okay? They had a model of problem solving. They had built useful models of the patient's system, not just memorized facts about the patient's system. Their knowledge was in a form that was ready for them to use. So this is just a diagram of the model-centered instruction operational principle. There is a system with which the learner acts. There are different versions. Now here's how an operational principle works, and we've already touched on this. It works by substitution. It's possible for several things to be presented as the model. It's possible for several kinds of learner groups, either individual, small group, large group, different kinds of resources and different roles for the learning companion. Here's how Barrows set it up. They had this configuration of things. Here's how Salloway's system set that same thing up. Here's how an object-oriented OOP, object-oriented programming tutor, set it up. Okay, so this is the cap off, and I guess we're prepared for an on-time arrival. And if you'll put your tray tables and seats in an upright and locked position, basically what we can do is just talk about, once again, what is the definition of an operational principle? This powerful generative idea that will generate designs for you with less effort on your part and with greater creativity on your part. It is an abstract idea that provides a kernel or a seed to generate multiple designs. It's the skeleton. It's mostly dimension-free. It is proportion sensitive. You have to have equal weights on the yo-yo or it doesn't work right. And proportions in every design obtain. Structure of balance and invisible forces. It's the basis for substitution, and it is a secret weapon, so you are all going to be superior cutting-edge designers at this point. So there's my email address, and thank you very much.